up guys, my name is Bobby36 and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm be playing with my friend Retro321 from the UK. And yeah, I finally contacted him. I woke up at a good amount in time and in order for me and him to record. I just asked him if he wanted to record some battles to grow his YouTube channel. If he gets 10 subscribers he will reveal his voice, his lovely voice, which I think is lovely. And so I just told him to make 3 random decks. I did the same thing, just make random decks that we've never used before, and there's a big finale at the end. It's really impressive because at the end you make a random deck. Use one of his decks, which was weird, which I noticed, but I just kept battling and something insane happened. So you start off, place a Dark Goblin and an Ice Spirit. I meant to put the Ice Spirit in the back of the Dark Goblin, but it didn't go well. He places a Princess. I just log it out of nothing. I was a little bit skeptical rather doing that. I did a classic Goblin Barrel Skeleton push, just my normal thing, just trying to get some damage on that tower. 1854 is damage now. He's a cheeky Kazi. That's how you say his clan name. That's his clan name. Let's see. Oh yeah, I fireball that Goblin Barrel. I've never liked to fireball Goblin Barrels. It just looks really stupid. I was like, you're desperate for elixir. So that's all I had. I didn't have my log. So then my Dark Goblin and my Ice Spirit just try to get a bunch of damage. 1387, he hasn't even touched the towers now. I keep logging his princess because the princesses are really annoying, and I just don't want to deal with it. I'd rather deal with my Goblin Barrel than a princess. He has a Goblin Gang, I have a Goblin Barrel, so swoop. That Goblin Barrel didn't do any damage. I have a Dark Goblin to try to get rid of all those things. I have an Ice Spirit to freeze that, all of that. My Dark Goblin takes care of everything. Now he has a Knight, but I cycled so fast through my things that he didn't have that. I killed his Goblin Barrel, yeah. And then my Dark Goblin also kills his princess and takes like 3 shots off his tower. So we're still winning in the lead. He hasn't even touched the towers yet. So I was pretty shocked that Dark Goblin did all of that work. And so yeah, and then I placed just my Musketeer with some skeletons. He placed an Inferno Tower. My Musketeer didn't even lock on. That skeleton distracted the Ice Spirit, and then he made it. And he says wow when I say wow, because I expected the Musketeer to be targeted by the Inferno Tower. I mean, no, the Musketeer to target the Inferno Tower, that's what I mean. And yeah, and that didn't even happen. It just straight up just shot it. So I placed a Dark Goblin. I have a cannon, I just didn't want to use it. I log all of that. So the Knight doesn't even touch my Dark Goblin. My Dark Goblin does sadly die. I fireball it because that's all I had. I missed one Goblin, so he finally did take off a shot. Now our tower, that Inferno Tower doesn't have much health. I placed a Goblin Barrel, Skeleton Goblin Barrel push, something I really like to do. So once I get there, I log everything. And yeah, he did log my Goblin Barrel. Really sad, really disappointing. I placed a Dark Goblin, which was my go-to tactic to do. I placed a Musketeer behind that Knight. Sadly, the Musketeer did that. He messed up his Goblin Barrel. I placed some skeletons to face against that Goblin Barrel. That Ice Spirit didn't do a lot of damage. I will prediction log because I know he always plays a Goblin Gang there. Place a Goblin Gang always there. So Retro321, if you're watching this, yeah, always make sure never to always put your things where I can always predict. One thing that he was always answering is that in the battles, how come I always predicted his things? It's because he always places them in position that I always know. For example, if you always place your skeleton army in the same exact place, that's easier for people to log than someone that's always switching random places. Like miner, you should. I always like to switch my miner placement so that they're not always predicting my miner, and that gives me some extra damage. So yeah, I won that one crown to none crowns. And yeah, I just switched my deck really quick. I have a miner deck now. Speaking of the miner, because mine is one of my favorite cards ever, but I feel like it does really low damage and I don't use it as much. I wish it was loved as more. It's like the giant skeleton of the legendaries. Like mine is really good, but not a lot of people use it. Same with the lumberjack. Now this one, he got me off guard because he had a hog rider push. All I had was a zap. Well played. And then he does skeleton army my miner on the other side. He does take our tower to 1530. A lot of damage was taken off our tower there. That was really disappointing. So now it looks like he is winning though, and his other tower is 2214. So let's just pay attention to what's happening next. So he just placed a Goblin Gang. He splits the Goblin Gang. My cannon was on the other side to defend. I placed some. Wait, do I place a miner? Do I place a miner? I logged the princess first because princess is just gonna snipe my tower, and no, I do not need that. I placed a skeleton army against his Goblin Barrel. I predicted perfectly where he's gonna do that. I placed a Goblin Barrel and a miner push. I have my zap in hand in case of anything, and I was right. He was gonna do something. So I just zap all of that, and then that Goblin did get killed by the tower, and we do have 1752 on his tower. That was kind of hard. And 1466 on that tower. I mean, his tower is 1692 and 1462 on him. I'm just cycling some cards like the Ice Spirit. So now he places a hog. I do that. I log everything, pushing the hog back and not killing one skeleton. So the cannon was actually distracted in something. So then the hog is gonna take a shot off. 1, 2. Don't get a third one. Ah, almost a third one. Thank God. Didn't make it. So 798 on our tower. We still have 1597 on his. So we're losing by a massive lead here. So I'm just getting my elixir ready. Just always having my elixir ready for anything, in case he had like a big push or anything. I was gonna waste some elixir there, but I was thinking not to. Now I do, because everything is just calm. Nobody's doing anything. So then he does log all of that. He does log my goblin, my goblin barrel. Really annoying. My goblin barrel is like the only thing that does for big damage. And he did have an Inferno Tower by him, but the Inferno Tower wasn't big help, because all it was a miner and some skeletons. I placed a skeleton army there. I placed a cannon to distract that hog rider. I have a log and ready. I logged the goblin barrel. No shots were taken off by the goblin barrel. I placed miner on the side, just instant pressure. I placed a nice spirit. I have a zap in hand just in case he is gonna place a skeleton army, because of course I predicted it. And the goblin barrel did do massive damage. 705. Now we are winning by a little bit, which is really well. So I'm just gonna take an advantage, just keep playing, because miner decks are all about constant. I just logged it because he might have put a skeleton army on anything, since my miner was on the other side, so I just decided to do that. Knowing the way he plays, I had to just do that. Place the goblin barrel. He does log it. I place cannon really quick. I place that. I just start defending randomly. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. This is getting really hectic. Those goblins did do a lot of damage. I log everything. Boing. So we both log, or like a log clashes, the clash of logs, the new game, coming soon by Supercell, copyright 2017. So I zap all of that, and then yeah, we did take the tower out. Yes, 2-1-0. Well played. Yeah, we almost lost. You see, guys, if you play correctly and predict your opponent, you can always success in winning. Really cool. I was not expecting to win that one. That was insane. But yeah, oh my gosh, that was insane. He played really well in that one. And then I just switch my deck really quick. He's requesting this time first. So then let's see. Again, it's Retro 321. Of course, all 3 battles are by Retro 321. I'm finally playing against him. I've seen him play in his videos, but I've always wanted to go against him. I mean, he's made to Arena 4 and then stopped. Arena 9, rather. That's what I meant to say. Arena 9. And he's dropped, I think he's dropped down. I haven't checked. By the time he's checking this out, I'm probably sleeping already. Because of the UK time zone difference. He has the golem deck. Jesus, I didn't have anything ready for a golem. I was scared. Wow, what exactly passed to me when I was recording this? That was just wow. That was insane. All I had was a bowler and archers on the other side to push, to do somewhat of a push. I had a cannon to defend that golem, so I placed the skeleton army, split the skeleton army up. I placed the cannon. And then he does have some skeletons behind all of that. My cannon wasn't ready. My cannon wasn't prepared correctly. So then I placed a goblin gang to try to kill that golem. The baby giant is killing my cannon, sadly. And it looks like we are going to lose this tower. No, and he logs it just because he wants to get rid of everything and make sure he has a tower. So now we're first tower towards him. And almost, not even overtime yet. Not even double elixir, nothing. And I think he put the angry face because he's lost both of the battles and he didn't want to lose this one. Okay, so 1530 on his other tower and 1 tower lost by us. Ooh, shoot, what are we gonna do to come back? Now it looks like he's trying to be greedy and go for the major 3 crown. I'm not gonna let him do that. I'm just gonna place the ice golem and a boulder and a goblin gang and everything. I'm just ready because he's gonna place a mega minion and something I can't counter. So that boulder just destroy all that. He placed the golem in another tower. He can't invest that much or else he wastes too much elixir. Yeah, and he can't save that golem push that well because he just wasted too much elixir trying to defend us. So then those goblins are gonna do some pretty good damage. Then place some archers just to defend the golem. I'm gonna place the cannon so the cannon's defense is attracted to that. Can't even speak today. And yeah, I just log all of that, so hopefully the golem damage doesn't do as much. But now he does have a mega minion, so I just placed an ice golem so the mega minion is distracted while other things are going down. Place a goblin gang for extra protection, and that mega minion's coming our way, trying to kill our things. I placed a bowler on accident. Well, I didn't mean it, but I didn't know he had minions, so I just logged because he's obviously gonna play some troops. He did not play some troops, so that bowl did do some pretty good damage. So 178 on his tower. So he did log everything out of desperation of trying to save his own thing. I placed a goblin gang because I'm gonna take this tower no matter what. So he did pump up, I don't know why he pumped up. He should have pumped up, earlier in the game. Maybe he would have had a 3-crown by now. I log everything, log something. Hopefully he placed something. Sadly, it did not go well. He did log my archers and my bowler, and then I placed an ice golem. The ice golem's trying to go there. Since he did use his log, I placed the goblin gang just to be really annoying to it, and he had to defend more now. If you notice, he hasn't placed a golem in some time now, even though it's a level elixir and he has a pump. So I'm starting to get worried, like, he's trying to defend too much. I placed a bowler, placed a nice golem in front of that, and I just wait for the best. I placed a goblin gang on the other side, so he has to log that instead of my archers, because he's always going to log that. I placed a log just in case he placed anything. Now, he did place the skeletons, and I predict quad archers never lose. Remember this, people. Quad archers never lose. Those are quadruple archers. They're ready for anything. Sadly, that Mega Minion did try to follow my ice golem. Those archers, he's trying everything he can. The golem on the other side can't do anything. That goblin gang and those archers are going to take the tower out. And he's just laughing because he couldn't do anything, and we won! Yeah! Whoa, that was insane. So if you guys noticed in that match, well, basically what he did was always make sure that he couldn't do anything very well. He couldn't do anything against me. But yeah, I'm just gonna see Archer now. So yeah, this has been wiz321-clah, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, YouTube!